From Jake Paul getting hitched
to Shay Carl cheating on his wife.
Brace yourself, because this year was filled with shocking YouTuber moments.
All that and more on today's Best of 2017 Rundown.
Hey guys, so we are wrapping up 2017 and getting ready for 2018. So much happened in the YouTube world.
Oh, there are so many scandals.
So much cheating, but let's kick things off with Jake Paul getting kicked out of Disney Channel. When Jake and his Team 10 crew jumped on a KTLA news van, mocked a reporter's shoes, and almost got sued by his neighbors, it really wasn't surprising that Jake got fired from the Disney Channel.
The neighbors hate me, but I'm still gonna flip and send it.
Jake's war with his neighbors resulted in a statement from Disney in July announcing he'll no longer be on their show Bizarre Varg. Jake claimed it was a mutual agreement to leave the show, but then in his own Jake Paul diss track, well, he revealed that he was actually fired. And continuing the scandals of the Paul brothers, remember when Logan Paul was arrested in Italy because he was flying a drone over the Colosseum, and obviously police were just not having it.
Fly of a drone in this area is illegal.
No bueno.
I must arrest you for this.
Okay.
In the video Logan posted about the ordeal, it was clear that he got to leave the station pretty quickly, but he never explained the consequences he faced, if any. I'd say lucky guy.
PewDiePie learned the hard way that what happens in a live stream doesn't stay in a live stream, especially when you've got the most subscribers on YouTube. In September, Felix called a fellow gamer a f***ing N-word and later said he didn't mean the comment in a bad way. Don't really know how you can not, yeah, never mind. Unfortunately, this wasn't his first encounter with racism this year. Back in January, Felix's casual use of the N-word launched a Pewdie is over party on Twitter, and in February, the world realized PewDiePie paid freelancers on Fiverr to hold up a death to all Jews signs. These were all done as jokes, but the mainstream media didn't think they were funny. I didn't really think they were funny either.
I didn't think they were funny either, and I'm glad he faced the consequences.
And next up on our list of the biggest scandals, whether that bruise on Meg Zelly's neck was the real deal or not, we've all seen it. Jake Paul's assistant Meg said the huge bruise on her neck was from FaZe Banks assaulting her at a nightclub, and Jake's video about it went viral.
Tried to like pull me into the place that they were, into his table. He like put his arm out and like went like this, and I was looking up at him and our faces were really close.
Not only did FaZe deny the allegations that he touched Meg, but he also brought Alyssa Violet on screen to defend him. She decided to add more accusations into the mix by accusing Jake Paul of assaulting her in the past. The whole situation seemed like a lot of he said, she said, and never really got resolved. The guys agreed that they'd keep the peace until they could meet up in person to discuss everything, and that's very mature if you ask us.
And the next moment has to do with love also. So what about when Erica Costell and Jake Paul tied the knot? We all had our suspicions when Erica and Jake posted a YouTube video where they suddenly got freaking married and started calling each other husband and wife, especially since they hadn't even dated or kissed before that. Combine the facts with this wedding happening around the same time Erica launched her own channel, and we weren't all that surprised when Jake announced a few months later that it was all fake. He even compared their relationship to what happens on WWE. How do we hashtag the opposite of goals? I mean, really? You married just to kind of go viral and have everyone talk about you?
I mean, isn't that what everybody does?
Well, not really. Are you married?
No. Holy hack, we've got another wedding on our hands. After Chance Sutton's short-lived marriage with Tessa Brooks ended, followers were wondering why, or if they'd even been real to start with. Well, we got our answer when Chance was hacked in August, revealing not safe for work messages between him and other girls, as well as messages to FaZe Banks about his cheating. Now, unfortunately, Chance never responded to the cheating rumors. Instead, he was focused on letting everyone know that the penis pic unearthed in all the hacking definitely wasn't his. Now, it's never cool to take away someone's coming out moment, yet Sierra Watts did that twice with one tweet. In April, Sierra leaked text messages that didn't just confirm that Natalia Taylor and Anna Campbell were into girls, but that they were into each other. In fact, they were in a relationship. In her apology, Sierra claimed that she hadn't known the two were still in the closet. Natalia responded with an angry subtweet and then stated, "I'm bisexual," while Anna took advantage of the opportunity to post a coming out video to her fans.
That I literally got outed for my sexuality on Twitter yesterday in front of hundreds of thousands of people by leaked text messages by a fellow YouTuber whose name I will not say because brain cells. I need them.
All right, let's move on to some cheating rumors. Well, we're kicking off the cheating rumors because there were plenty, or scandals, because I guess some of them were real. In a double whammy that left us totally shook, Shay Carl announced that he was an alcoholic the same week that adult webcam star Arya Nina revealed the two had an online affair. Both of these announcements were met with radio silence and an ongoing YouTube hiatus, but pics of Shay and his wife Colette at a friend's wedding shortly after proved that the couple were going to work it out. They do have 5 kids together after all, so we wish them the best. Now, what about when the Savage Squad ended? Ever since they started hanging, Sierra Furtado, Meredith Foster, Eva Gutowski, and Tila Dunn have been hashtag best friend goals. And you're lying if you say you never secretly wanted a spot in the Savage Squad, but there's trouble in paradise this summer when the foursome started hanging out as a threesome, with Meredith mysteriously absent. From the sounds of it, Meredith's been dealing with something serious and not letting her friends help her, which led to their BFF split. And the girls have been very cryptic about specifics.
If you're putting that much effort into the relationship and the other person isn't, that's a problem, honey. It takes 2 to tango.
Well, there's some more cheating to talk about. Do you remember the time that Austin Knoll cheated?
Oh, yeah.
So we want the best for our fave YouTube fams, which is why we're so upset when we heard that Austin Knoll cheated on his wife, Brittany, again. But this time was clearly the final straw because they announced their divorce, and Austin no longer appears on their combined YouTube channel as of July, and it's been renamed Brit Space. Now, sadly, there's more cheating where that came from. When Chris Sales was asked how many times he had cheated on his wife, Queen, Chris's answer was, honestly, I don't know.
I messed around with other females, you know. I'm not happy, not one bit. You know, I talk to other females, you know.
With an announcement like that in the face of accusation and reveals from girls he'd slept with, like Helena Million, fans weren't sure whether Queen would stay with the father of her child, but if their shared Instagram account is anything to go by, they're still going strong.
And in something very, very scandalous, what about when Dirty Dom was accused of sexually assaulting women? It started when Elijah Daniel called Dirty out for inappropriately touching one of his friends when he was drunk, and then stories from other girls with similar stories came flooding in. So it clearly wasn't the first time or the last. While all this happened back in July, nothing has come of the allegations yet. And another scandalous moment in the YouTube world was when Mike and Heather Martin lost custody of their kids. Heather and Mike Martin, aka Daddy of 5, learned the hard way that pranking your kids may seem harmless but can quickly go too far. Heather and Mike are constantly pranking their 5 children, with some being so intense that authorities got involved this year. The parents were charged with 2 counts of child neglect and lost custody of 12-year-old Cody and 9-year-old Emma, whom are now living with their biological mother. This one was really shocking because I feel like they probably started doing this out of fun, posting the videos on YouTube. It eventually became a business and they got millions and millions of followers, but they took things way too far.
Well, it looks like a lot of people took things way too far this year and did some things that maybe they shouldn't have done, but that wraps up our list of the biggest YouTuber scandals of 2017.
Which one shocked you the most? Be honest. Let us know in the comment section below. Hit us up on Instagram at VivianFabiolaV and
at Emil Ennis Jr., and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
For more, click left to see what celebs threw the biggest shade this year.
Or right for the biggest celeb fails on DHR's Best of 2017.